I have some book suggestions for you then. So this memory is directly after us watching The Omen. So he dropped me off at the house that I was sitting for. And for 10 to 14 days, I forget exactly how long, didn't do a very good job. Another story. Um, so I went to bed and I woke up at 3:15 exactly. How do I know that? Because I had one of those old-fashioned early digital alarm clocks where they had the little panels that would flip over the time. So it went from 3:14 and went to 5, so 3:15. It was a scary nightmare, but I don't exactly remember what it was. The next day, I'm at the swimming pool. I was lifeguarding at the time, and Billy was hanging out with me as he almost always did. And I told him about the nightmare and how scary it was. And he said, next time, give him a call. Well, you didn't need to ask me twice. The funny thing was, for the next 2 or 3 nights, I woke up at 3:15 every night. And every time I got more and more scared. Like, I couldn't get back to sleep near the end. So on our fourth night or so, I get up and it's 3:15 again. Now, I'm going to preface this with, I don't believe in ghosts, but I saw one. I mean, across the room, in the doorway, was standing a little girl with her dress blowing in the wind. Couldn't make her out very well. It seemed so real that I actually thought the little girl in the neighborhood who'd been hanging around the house was in the house at 3:15. Kept asking her to leave, kept telling her mother was going to miss her. She didn't move. So I threw a pillow. It bounced off. So then I got so scared I ran after it and she disappeared. As Scrooge would say, it was probably an undigested piece of meat. Still scared me. So guess what? I called Billy. Luckily, he answered the phone and he came over immediately. He stayed the next 3 or 4 nights and days, and it was quite blissful. We'd get up in the morning and I'd make breakfast, and then I or he would go to work. We'd come home. He would bring dinner often. We'd sit and read together. We'd tell stories, cuddle, all very domestic. And I was in heaven. And he said so too. It was then that we decided we need to make a plan. We actually discussed running away right then, that summer. But being pragmatic, I said, let's graduate first. The plan was, since I was a year older, I would graduate and stay and work for a year. My family would understand we didn't have enough money to pay for college, so I would work and save money for both of us. And then when he graduated and turned 18, we would leave to whatever college I got accepted at, whatever city we could go to. And we could recreate the domestic bliss that we just had and get away from the bad stuff.